Get your hot dogs, peanuts right here.
Carroll presents high school sports.
And we would like to welcome you here to the opening day of the 2022 softball season, right here on 93.7 KKRL. My name is Tyler Bruner, and man, is it great to be back here at the Carroll Softball Complex for another season of Carroll Tigers softball. Man, it's been 365 days, just about, maybe not exactly, but we have been waiting a whole year to get back out to the diamond, and here we are. Want to welcome you here to the Gatorade broadcast booth here on on 93.7 KKRL on the Mackey Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Again, also thank you to Gatorade for sponsoring our broadcast booth. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, perform, and recover, distributed by Pepsi Beverages over in Carroll. Once again, this is the opening day for the Carroll Tigers softball team. They are facing off and hosting the Gilbert Tigers. So, of course, we're going to do our best to keep them straight. We'll call them Carroll and Gilbert as much as they can, just so we don't get confused about which Tigers we are talking about. Of course, the Mackey Motors pregame show giving you a rundown of everything you can expect from this contest and more. So we will come back in just 1 minute, give you more from the Mackey Motors pregame show. So we'll be back 1 minute right here on 93.7 KKRL.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Why they're the best in the business.
And we would like to welcome you back here to the Gatorade broadcast booth here on 93.7 KKRL, of course, live from the Mackey Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Want to thank you all for joining us for this special presentation of the 2022 season opener for the softball season. Of course, also joining everyone, thank you all for joining us on our YouTube channel, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. We are live streaming this game right now. Again, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network on YouTube. So if you want to watch and listen to this broadcast, make sure you turn on the game. It's live right now. A big shout out to Travis Brinks. Kind of a late notice, late ask for him to come on out and join us for the game, but thankfully he was available. So thanks so much to Travis Brinks for running our camera gear and our commercials here tonight. Once again, Carroll Tigers opening the 2022 season up against the Gilbert Tigers. We'll start with the visiting Gilbert Tigers as we talk about their season last year, the 2021 season. Went 14-18 overall and 4-14 in the Raccoon River Conference. Kind of in the same boat as Carroll. Did not have a really good record in the Raccoon River Conference. Strong conference last year it was, but thankfully for this team, returning a very big junior class. Some of those individuals include Isabella Nelson, as well as, let's go down the line, Grace Ellingson, as well as Taylor Sneezek, all coming back as now seniors for this class. So three of those juniors that were pretty big hitters. We take a look at some of the stats. Bella Nelson, 423 average from last season. Grace Ellis, 111 average, but helped in other ways for this team. And Taylor Sneezek, 263 batting average for her last year as a junior. Kind of the biggest thing, too, for the Gilbert Tigers coming into the season. They bring back their lead pitcher, Lauren Nissen. She comes back to the mound. I believe, if I take a look, Taylor Sneezek is set to start here for tonight. But the biggest thing is Lauren Nissen coming back to the mound, or coming back for the team. Looked to me probably pitching later on in the season, but last season, 4.43 ERA she had off of 157 hits, allowed 25 runs, 78 earned runs, 48 walks, 5 hit batters, and she had 43 strikeouts. That was the kind of the big lead individual for the Gilbert Tigers from last season when it came to pitching. Taking a look at the Carroll Tigers here for this season as well. They are returning a lot of their starters from last year, even some new faces into the lineup. Last year, 13-22 overall, 1-17 record in the Raccoon River Conference. Their lone win in the conference was a 7-5 victory over Perry. So again, similar to the Gilbert Tigers, had some struggles when it came to conference play. They bring back a majority of their stars from last year, including Alyssa Brandt, Vanessa Ayala, Cameron Schabel, Avery Burke, Ava Gross, McKaylee Coffrin, all those coming back for the Tigers this season. They only lost Chloe Gallegos, but the good thing for them, at least, is she's coming on back as a freshman coach. Saw her walking around coaching some of the freshman players, so we glad to see Chloe Gallegos coming back to her roots. Of course, she's playing up at Northwest College of Orange City, so we wish her good luck. I believe the season for them is just about wrapped up or has wrapped up. The college season kind of throws me off a little bit, just the fact that they play a little bit earlier than we do here at the high school level. So great to see Chloe Gallegos here teaching the next generation of those freshman stars for the Carroll Tigers. Again, Brandt back on the mound for the Carroll Tigers. Cameron Schabel, though, moved to first base here for tonight. They shared the spotlight when it came to pitching last season. Cameron Schabel had the most starts, 22 last season, with a 7-8 record, 5.53 ERA of 146 hits allowed, 103 runs, 83 earned runs, and 67 strikeouts. Alyssa Brandt was kind of toe-and-toe with her. She had 64 strikeouts off a 6.18 ERA and a 6-13 overall record. So both of those individuals may be looking to share the spotlight when it comes to pitching this season. But as for tonight, we got Brandt on the mound, Cameron Schabel on first base. Speaking of the lineups, let's give you a quick rundown of the lineups for the visiting Gilbert Tigers. It is Carly Schwartz, who's in center field tonight. She'll be batting first. Emma Lateral in left field tonight is batting second. Isabella Nelson is playing third base tonight. She'll be batting third. Delaney Eichert is being the designated player tonight, and she will be batting fourth. Lauren Nissen, first baseman tonight, will be batting fifth overall. Taylor Sneezek, pitching tonight, will be sixth for the Gilbert Tigers. Taylor Puck, the shortstop tonight, will be batting seventh. Olivia Lateral, the catcher tonight, will be batting eighth. And then finally, Madison Shannon, second baseman, will be batting ninth in the lineup. Grace Ellingson is out in right field. She's the flex player coming up here for tonight. For the Carroll Tigers, it'll be Ava Gross in center field batting leadoff. It'll be Brielle Henners in left field batting second. Vanessa Ayala, the shortstop, is in the third position tonight. Cameron Schabel, the first baseman, will be in the fourth position. Batting fifth, Parker Adams. She is the second baseman if my chicken scratch is eligible enough. Avery Burke batting sixth tonight. She is in right field. Batting seventh is McKaylee Coffrin. She is going to be the third baseman. Alyssa Brandt pitching tonight will be batting eighth, and catching for her tonight is Kylie Reesberg. She is the 9 position for the lineup. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Mackey Motors pregame show here on 93.7 KKRL. This game also available on our YouTube channel, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. That's our brand new YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's a wholly dedicated sports YouTube channel for all of our sports content that we've been doing here the past couple of seasons. Check it out. Once again, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. And before we get too long or get too far into our broadcast tonight, I want to give a big shout out to our entire team we had down at State Track. We had an absolutely great amount of help. Nick Brinks was down there helping us in the press box, getting all those updates on Kick 106.7. We had Jeff Hunnell down there shooting some videos. And of course, Jeff Blakeman and myself were down there as well. Jeff was a tremendous help. He was out there doing video interviews as well. It was a long 3 days, but it all made up for it. We had a great time. We got some great videos of our kids, not only video interviews, but we also did something new this year. We collected some little video clips, posted those out to our Facebook and Twitter pages. I was out collecting all of those videos and whatnot. I put together a little highlight video, so if you want to see that highlight video, it's available on our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube channel. Just search up Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. Should be that 2022 State Track highlight video, but all thanks to everyone who helped us out with our coverage this year. Oh, and cannot forget Jeff Storion. I don't know how I can forget about him. Jeff Storion was around shooting photos of all of the athletes that we had down to State Track. He did a phenomenal job. He was running back and forth, trying to get photos up to Nick for our stuff, for our website stuff. So Jeff Storion, just an absolute legend of the game. So we had a lot of great coverage. So appreciate all the help we had from everyone who helped us out with our 2022 State Track coverage. Once again, you're listening to the Mackey Motors pre-game show here on 93.7 KKRL. We're just about ready for game time here. It's the season opener for the Carroll and the Gilbert Tigers. Baseball season started last week. I almost said last year. Started last week. Had a couple of fun games there. We had Glenn Ralston, Audubon in one game. And that was a really, really good game for both of those teams. But looks like we do have the national anthem coming up here in just a few moments. So what we're going to do is we're going to take just a quick, and I think we're going to get them all lined up here. So we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and we'll be right back here on 93.7 KKRL with First Pitch. We'll be right back in 2 minutes. It's KKRL.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
Trees Company.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Season. It was a cold one this year. A lot of meets have been canceled. A lot of things have been canceled during the spring season. Thankfully, state track was as beautiful as ever, but definitely it's going to be a nice change of pace to see a little bit cooler weather, but these athletes have been used to it all season long. So as we get ready, the coaches are just talking right at home plate. We will have the start of the national anthem here in just a few moments on 93.7 KKRL. Once again, Carroll taking on Gilbert, the Battle of the Tigers, if you want to call it that, here for tonight. Appreciate all of you joining us here, not only on 93.7 KKRL, but also on Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube page. We are live right now, and across the way over at Merchants Park, the baseball game between the Carroll and Gilbert Tigers are just about underway. If you want to listen to that broadcast, it'll be available for you on Kick 106.7 with Jeff Blankman. He'll be bringing you all the action over there, so make sure you maybe tune over, see how they're doing. But coaches have shaken hands, if my grammar is correct here tonight, and we'll get underway here in just a few moments. We'll have the national anthem
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Visiting the DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Booth as we get ready to kick off the Carroll Tigers softball season. They take on a familiar foe, the Raccoon River Conference foe of Gilbert's Tigers here for tonight. It's a breezy and cool, and I'll tell you what the temperature is, right around 63 degrees here for Carroll. There's some people in hoodies and coats and blankets, and I get it. I was kind of debating upon running down and grabbing a jacket, but I'm like, you know what? I'll tough it out for a game. Also, want to give a shout out to Josie Ayala. I think she's having way too much fun with these introductions. Even had a reference to Wii Bowling. If you guys remember back from 06, Wii Bowling. She, I don't know how they pulled that one out, but man, they are pulling out all the stops with those starters, or with those intros, I should say. Once again, Gilbert Tigers will get us started here at the Carroll Softball Complex. They'll be having Carly Schwartz, Emma Lateral, and Isabella Nelson, first 3 up for the Gilbert Tigers. Once again, don't forget, if you want to watch and listen to our broadcast, you can do so. Just log on to YouTube, search up Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, and we are live right now, right around 15 or so people watching. So thanks so much for joining us, and if you are watching us, make sure you share this live stream so anyone who wants to watch the live stream is able to do so. Once again, a chilly day out here. I bet our student athletes are kind of used to this weather. It's been like this all spring long, rainy and cool and cold, and a lot of spring athletics had to be canceled and or postponed throughout the season, but these athletes are ready and raring to go. For the jersey and pants selection for both of these teams, both of them wearing black pants. Carroll Tigers have tigers across the chest with an 8 right below the R and the S. Shoulders have orange on them. For the Gilbert Tigers, a black-red fade on the shoulders with a outline of the numbers. Well, that's kind of the jersey selections and the outfit selections for tonight. Always like to see what kind of different combinations these teams come up with. But here we go, the season officially underway, and we do have a strike to start us off. It's Alyssa Brandt throwing the first strike of this season, getting this team off to a good start. So we'll have an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way for Brandt. This one's going to be chopped off the, it was chopped off the light post there. That was a pretty accurate hit, I would say. But that's going to be an 0-2 count this time for Carly Schwartz. Once again, both these teams had struggles last season. Gilbert winning 4 conference games overall. Carroll, their lone win was against Perry. So, both these teams looking to improve as much as they can this season. Here's an 0-2 pitch, though, from Alyssa Brandt. It's on the way. This one, it's going to be low and away. And it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes, no out. Once again, big shout out to Travis Brinks. Kind of a late notice for him to come on out and help us out with the video stuff, but we appreciate him being out, braving the elements a little bit. This one's high and away for Brandt. Gonna be ball number 2. So a 2-2 count brings it up here for the Tigers of Gilbert. Here's Brandt with it, though. Brandt, 2-2 pitch on the way. This one's chopped to the left field, but that's going to be outside of the fence. And we'll stay at 2-2. Once again, good thing for the Carroll Tigers this season. They bring back both of their pitchers from last season. Don't have to look for anyone new. Alyssa Brandt had significant time last year. This was a hard chop to left center field, almost going right back to the fence. And that's going to be Carly Schwartz with a double. The Gilbert Tigers get out of some a little bit of a sticky situation there of a 2-2 count. Carly Schwartz just hits that right to left center field, right back to the fence. She gets herself a double. That is going to bring up Emma Lateral, though, to the plate. Try to give you some stats from last season as well, just so we can compare and contrast to see where they're at this season. But last season, Emma Lateral had a .307 batting average, so she batted pretty well last season. Pitch, this one is going to go low and away, so that's going to be ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs quite yet. Got it going off a double from Carly Schwartz. Alyssa Brandt, 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's going to be outside as well, but good on the catcher, Kylie Reesberg, on getting outside for that one, getting the ball and not allowing it to get past her, keeping Schwartz, secured at second. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one's outside again, but Reesberg able to grab the outside pitch. And it's going to be a 3-0 count here for Brandt. That double really kind of caught the Carroll Tigers by surprise. It was dang near a home run. Pitch on the way. This one going to find itself inside. That's going to be strike number 1. So Alyssa Brandt starting to crawl out of a 3-0 situation here. So now 3-1 for Brandt. Runner on second in Schwartz. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one's chopped hard to the left side, but it's going to be on the outside part of the left third base line. So now it'll bring up a full count of 3-2. So now Brandt a chance to close this one out here. Opening day for the Carroll Tigers for softball. Great crowd on hand. Also over on the way at Merchants Park, the Carroll Tigers boys baseball team is playing as well against Gilbert. Hard hit right into the stomach of Alyssa Brandt as she gets in front of that one. Oh, that had to hurt. Talk about getting in front of it. She definitely did. So a 1-3 play. As Alyssa Brandt able to get or catch the ball right in her stomach. So you can see her kind of grab at it there at the end. But Schwartz will find her way over to third base off of that play. Isabella Nelson now coming up for the Gilbert Tigers. Pitch on the way for Brandt. This one's hard hit to center field. Gilbert, it's gone and it's caught. Oh, home run stolen by the Tigers. What a great play by Ava Gross. Now, while a player will score for the Gilbert Tigers, Schwartz will score. That was a phenomenal play by Ava Gross. That one was literally right near the wall, or the fence, I should say. And Ava Gross just getting back and grabbing it, not allowing that to be a home run. So 2 outs now as the Gilbert Tigers will get on the board with their first run. Schwartz able to get home off of that. It's now Delaney Eichert up to bat for the Gilbert Tigers. Pitch on the way. This one going to fall just a touch outside. That'll be ball number 1. Once again, here on the Gatorade broadcast booth on 93.7 KKRL, Tyler Bruner here to be bringing you the season opener of the 2022 softball season. Do have Gilbert taking on Carroll across the way on baseball on Kick 106.7. Brandt's next pitch, that's one's going to fall outside, and that's going to be ball 2. Ken, big kudos to Ava Gross just being able to locate that ball, get on back, and steal a home run like that. Like that kind of playing and that kind of awareness from her in the outfield. Alyssa Brandt now on a 2-0 pitch, make it a 3-0 now as she'll pitch another one outside. Again, first game jitters, you're always going to kind of get those in the beginning of the season. They're going to actually say 2-1. So, makes the change there. So it's a 2-1 count now. Pitch on the way. This one, though, we'll find it outside. Now we'll get us up to a 3-1 count. So 3-1 is it. It's Delaney Eichert up for Gilbert. Gilbert's got no one on the bags as Schwartz was able to score. Alyssa Brandt now with a 3-1 pitch. It's on the way. This one is a short chopper over to the second baseman, Parker Adams, over to Shable, and that's a routine play. It's going to be counted as a 4-3 in the books, and that's going to do it for the Gilbert Tigers. They get up on the board as they lead it 1-0 over the Carroll Tigers. We'll take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll be back on 93.7 KKRL with the bottom of the first.
We deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
How durable is your roof shingles? Can your roof handle extreme conditions? Check this out. Look what happens when you ball up a shingle. Pound on it some, our competitor's shingle are ripped up and has fallen apart, while a Brink shingle, well, has easily held its own. If you're looking for a roof that comes with a lifetime guarantee, get a second opinion today. Call Brinks Exteriors at 515-789-ROOF. We won't break the bank. Call the roof pros at Brinks Exteriors, 515-789-ROOF.
We are back here live on 93.7 KKRL here on the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruder joining you here for the 2022 season opener of the softball season. Man, what a time it is out here, Carroll Athletic Stadium. Great to have you here once again, not only on 93.7 KKRL, but live on our YouTube channel. Find us on Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network to watch and listen to our broadcast tonight. All run by Travis Brinks. Carroll Tigers down 1-0. Gilbert able to get on the board thanks to Carly Schwartz hitting a double and getting home off of a pop out to 8. It was Ava Gross grabbing and stealing a home run, but here's a first hit of the season, but it's going to go right into the glove. It's just a line drive to Carly Schwartz out in center field. Ava Gross, though, is going to be called out. It was not even a pop out of it. It was just a line drive right over to Carly Schwartz. So that'll be out number 1 for the Tigers. That'll bring up Brielle Hinters. First pitch on the way from Taylor Sneezik. That'll be low and on the ground. That'll be ball number 1. Taylor Sneezik from last season, believes she pitched a little bit for the Gilbert Tigers. Second pitch on the way. This one's hit well as well, but it's going to go right into shallow center field. But running up to grab that one, once again, is going to be Carly Schwartz. So another out to Carly Schwartz is going to give 2 outs now for the Carroll Tigers. So that one was a little bit more into the almost shallow center field. Well, that one's going to again get into the glove of Schwartz. First pitch on the way from Sneezik is going to be ball number 1 to Vanessa Ayala. She threw the discus and over at State Track. Congratulations to her on a great spring season. I believe she got 9th overall over at State Track, so congratulations to Vanessa on a successful senior campaign for track. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs for the Carroll Tigers to start off their first at-bats. Pitch on the way, this time from Sneezik. Going to fall high and away, and that's going to be ball 3. Carroll Tigers catching a little bit of a break here. They've been able to get the ball on the bat, but it's just falling into center field where Carly Schwartz can grab it. Pitch this time is on the way. That's going to find its way down the middle, and that's going to be strike number 1 for Sneezik. So Vanessa Ayala facing now a 3-1 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Here comes the pitch. This one's popped up. It's into the infield. Sneezik's got an eye on it, and she's going to grab it. So a pop-up to number 1 is going to be out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Carroll Tigers as we switch to the top of the second. We'll have that coming up in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL. The Tigers of Gilbert lead it 1-0.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Back here, 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner joining you here once again. Season opener of the 2022 season is underway. Right now, Gilbert Tigers lead this one 1-0. Carly Schwartz able to get a double, getting home thanks to a pop-out to 8. Isabella Nelson was caught out. Great play in the top of the first from Ava Gross. And now to start off the inning, it will be Lauren Nissen for the Gilbert Tigers. First pitch to her will be outside for ball number 1. Alyssa Brandt will come into her second inning of pitching. The next pitch to Nissen will be inside. That's strike 1. So that'll bring us up to a 1-1 count. Once again here on 93.7 KKRL, season opener as Elizabeth Brandt throws this one down the middle. There is a 2-1 count. So now Alyssa Brandt starting to get a little bit more comfortable in the circle tonight. Started off with some 3-0 counts, some 3-1 counts here and there, but cleaning up her act pretty quickly. And just as I say that, one is going to find its way in the dirt. So now we bring us up to a 2-2 count. Lauren Nissen last season batting .324. Another one of those players for Gilbert coming on back who had a pretty decent average. And now Brandt will now pitch another ball. So 3-2 is the count. Brandt has not walked anyone quite yet in this game. Pitch on the way. This one is going to be a strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Alyssa Brandt on the season. That one was just on the left side, found its way into the box. So Alyssa Brandt with the first strikeout of the season. It's going to end the inning for Laura Nissen, at least, or it's going to retire Laura Nissen. Bring us up to the plate to Taylor Sneesick. And Sneesick will swing and miss at that one. That'll be strike 1. Here's the next pitch from Brandt. This one just off of the tip of the bat that time. Going to fall behind everybody. That'll be foul ball and strike 2. So an 0-2 count. 1 out for the Tigers of Carroll. Taylor Sneesick, again, the pitcher for tonight. Caught that pop-up in the bottom of the first to get the Carroll Tigers out. And here she's going to go down swinging. As Alyssa Brandt back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning. So here's Taylor Puck, the shortstop tonight for the Gilbert Tigers, coming up to bat. Taylor Puck from last season, batting 170. That was as a freshman, coming back as a sophomore with some experience. Here's Alyssa Brandt. Pitch on the way. Hard hit to left field. That's deep left field, but well, it's going to be out of the park, but well, it's going to be counted as a foul ball. So that's strike number 1. Now that Alyssa Brandt saw that, she's going to have to be aware that Puck's going to have a heck of a bat if she can find the ball. That one would have been probably another 10 or 15 feet to the right. That one would have been out of here and called a home run. But that is in a different universe. In this one, we are now at a 0-1 count, 2 outs. This one's going to find its way in the dirt for Brandt. That'll be ball number 1. Once again, we are live not only on 93.7 KKRL, but over on Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network's YouTube page. So make sure you watch and listen to the game tonight. Next pitch from Brandt. That'll find its way just a bit low. That'll be ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here as we are in the top of the second. And there's Brandt with a nice throw that time. That'll be strike 2 for her. So now she brings it up to a 2-2 count with 2 outs. No runners on the bags yet for Gilbert. So Brandt looking to bring it back to the Carroll Tigers. A little bit of a changeup that time, but that is going to fall just a touch high. That'll be a 3-2 count. Once again, some credit due for Kylie Reesberg. I mean, just doing a great job right now in the catcher's position. Going up, getting the balls, not allowing a lot past her. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one's hard hit as well, but again, it's going to find its way out of the park, but it's going to be a foul ball. Man, Taylor Puck, I tell you what, only a sophomore this season. Brandt's going to have to watch out for her down the line in this game. 2 foul balls, both of them outside the fence. And over across the way at Merchants Park over on Kick 106.7. Looks like Gilbert up 3-0 over Carroll right now in the bottom of the second inning. So check that one out over on Kick 106.7. And here on KKRL, it's Alyssa Brandt now facing a 3-2 count. Her pitch is on the way. This one's going to be in the dirt, and that's going to be walk number 1 for Brandt. So that's only her first one after recording back-to-back strikes. She'll look to kind of adjust here. So Olivia Lateral will come on out and bat for the Gilbert Tigers. We do have 2 laterals out here. I believe that is the only duo that I see. Yes, so we have 2 laterals out on, or that are batting in this. So if it comes to the point where we have one on the bags, one on hitting, then we will make sure to get him right. But right now it's Olivia Lateral who is batting. First pitch that was on the way. It's going to be ball 1 for Alyssa Brandt. So now she faces a 1-0 count. Brandt's next pitch on the way. This one's going to find its way just a touch outside. That is ball 2. So a 2-0 count. Brandt's found her way out of some other situations where she found herself up 3-0. Again, the other individual who pitches for the Tigers, Cameron Schabel, had the most pitches, has the most games pitched last season could find her way potentially later on in this game in this circle. But this next pitch for Brandt, going to find her way outside. And it's going to be 3 balls, no strikes and 2 outs for the Gilbert Tigers in the top of the second. Brandt, pitch on the way. This one is going to be good. There's strike 1. Brandt looking to kind of get back from 3-0 count here. Runner on first. That is Puck. Pitch on the way. Swung on, missed. That's strike 2. Getting back to her ways here is Alyssa Brandt with now a 3-2 count. Once again, Olivia Lateral last season. Batting .231 from what I can see. Here's Brandt. Pitch on the way. He's going to find his way outside, but the high pitch is not going to matter too much there, as it's going to be a walk. The pitch was just high and above. And we'll get a switch of the runner, I believe. What we'll do, we'll just get the bat out of the way. There we go. So Olivia Lateral will be walked as well. So that's going to bring Taylor Puck to second and Olivia Lateral to first. Sun just peeking its head around the clouds here. Yeah, some of the outfielders might have some trouble, specifically Ava Gross. That sun's right in her eyes. So Madison Shannon, bottom of the order for the Tigers of Gilbert, with 2 runners on the bags. She hits one to center field. That might be just a little bit tough, maybe even to left field too. Brielle Hinner's having some troubles here. This one is going to be out, so that's going to be foul ball and strike 1. Like I said, that sun just peeking his head out. You can almost see Ava Gross trying to shield the sun out of her eyes, as is Brielle Hinner's. But now Alyssa Brandt facing an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. This one's going to fall outside, but a runner's will advance off of that. Call it a wild pitch, I guess. It kind of fell out of the glove that time of Kylie Reesberg. So Gilbert runners will advance to second and third, both in scoring positions. Madison Shannon now with the 1-1 count for Gilbert. Here's Alyssa Brandt. This one's hit into left field, but getting underneath that one will be Hitters. And right before the Gilbert Tigers can score, that'll be Hitters with the grab. That is out number 3, and that'll do it for the Tigers of Gilbert. They leave 2 on the bags, don't get any hits, 2 walks, and 3 outs. That'll be it for the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second here in just a few moments. We'll be back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
At Carroll.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
Back here on 93.7 KKRL, here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, as we are here in the 2022 season opener for the Carroll Tigers and the Gilbert Tigers. Here in the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Cameron Schabel who starts it off with a strike from Taylor Sneezik. Sneezik's next pitch on the way. It's going to fly outside. That'll be ball 1. Gilbert Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead, had runners on second and third, but a fly out to left field was the last out. Brielle Hinner's grabbing that one, saving the Carroll Tigers from some more runs added to the scoreboard for Gilbert. As Cameron Schabel will swing at that one, it'll hit the dirt, fall behind both her and the catcher Olivia Lateral, and it'll be strike 2, ball 1. So a 1-2 count, I should say. Should have said it the other way, but 1-2 count, no outs. Pitch on the way. This one's high and above, and it's going to fall to the right of us here. That's going to be a foul ball, so now we'll stay at a 1-2 count. Once again, appreciate all of you joining us here on 93.7 KKRL, and also on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel, where we are live streaming this game right now. As Cameron Schabel will swing and miss at that one. That'll be number 3. So out number 1 here. That is going to be swinging. Brings up Parker Adams, the second baseman here for tonight. So Parker Adams last season. We'll get some of her stats here real quick. First pitch to Parker Adams, though, is going to be inside for strike number 1. So Parker Adams last season as a freshman batting .337. So had a pretty good season last year as a freshman. Brings a lot of great experience from last year into this year. Bunt called. It's going to be no, not a fair bunt. That's going to roll its way behind everything, and that'll be a foul. Nice attempt that time, though, by Parker Adams. Caught me by surprise that she was going to go bunt. Going to get some calls from Coach Gallegos. Now I think I got to get them both straight. Of course, Chloe and Ryan both coaching, father-daughter duo, as Chloe is helping the freshmen out this season. And Ryan, of course, is the head coach for the Carroll Tigers, as this pitch from Snazek is going to fall outside for ball 1. It is always great to see some of those athletes, those former athletes, coming on back teaching the next generation. Always great to see that. That pitch just a bit up high. That's ball 2. That one was a really, really close, but the ump behind the plate says it was just a bit high. 2-2 now with 1 out. Here comes Snazek. This one's going to be high in the right corner. It's going to be outside, though. It's ball 3. Again, Parker Adams, really great freshman outing last year. Looking to get it going for the Tigers of Carroll. This one off her bat, right back towards the fence, and that'll keep us at a 3-2 count. Over across the way at Merchants Park, looks like still a 3-0 lead for the Gilbert Tigers against Carroll, as they're on the bottom of the second. Here comes Snezek with the 3-2 pitch, and that one is going to get Parker Adams looking. And strike number 2 and out number 2 for the Gilbert Tigers. Avery Burke will come on up for the Tigers. Last season, Burke, as a freshman, batted .268. Along the way, she had 7 RBIs, 2 triples, and 2 doubles. So she'll look to kind of improve upon her season, improve upon this year, I should say. First pitch from Snezek. That'll find its way inside for strike 1. Once again, we are live right now, not only on KKRL, but also on Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. If you are watching right now, make sure you share that live stream so everyone else can have a chance to watch the live stream tonight. Hit from Burke. That's going to cement the concession/equipment shed. That'll bring us up to an 0-2 count. So Avery Burke now 0-2 with 2 outs for the Carroll Tigers. No one on the base. No one on bases, I should say. This one's high and away. That'll be ball 1. Again, we talked about it in the pregame show. Alyssa Brandt pitching for tonight for the Tigers. Cameron Schabel at any time could probably come in and switch spots with her. Pitch on the way. This is going to be low and on the ground. That'll be ball number 2. Schabel had the majority of pitching duties last year. Alyssa Brandt had a good amount as well from last season. They shared duties off and on. So both are very capable of coming in this game and doing well. Pitch on the way. This is going to be a hard hit this time for Burke, and the player over at first base is going to not be able to get a good grasp on the ball. That's Madison Shannon. Shannon tried to slide into that grounder. It just came off of her glove as she's extending. Couldn't get over to Nissen in time. So Avery Burke will get on the base. So Avery Burke able to get on the bag. Could break that time for the Tigers. Now let's see if they can get a 2-out rally going here with McKaylee Coffrin up to bat. Pitch on the way to Coffrin. This one is going to find its way inside. That is strike 1. That was a close one, too. I saw the hit from Burke. It was a grounder right up to Shannon. Shannon had a chance, but I think she was just extended, and as the ball was she was trying to grab the ball, her legs were in an awkward position, so she couldn't get it over to Nissen in time. Pitch is high and away that time for Snezek. That's going to bring us up to a 1-1 count for Coffrin. So 1-1, 2 outs here. 20 people right now watching on our YouTube live stream. Appreciate all of you watching. Again, if you want to share out the live stream, make sure that everyone who wants to watch it can watch it. That'd be greatly appreciated. And it's going to be strike 2, though, for Kaylee Coffrin. We started all this Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network stuff not too long ago, so we're, of course, getting a lot of people to transfer over to the new stuff. So if you can share it out, make sure everyone can see it. That'd be great. Pitch on the way. Coffrin is going to swing and miss at that one. That is going to be strike number 3, as the Carroll Tigers will leave one stranded on the bags. No hits. And they're going to get 3 strikeouts in that half inning. So bottom of the second inning comes to a close. We'll be right back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL with the top of the third.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, Highway 30 in Carroll today.
And we are back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner, Travis Brinks here for you tonight. Of course, we got Travis back on the video side of life, helping us out on that end. So grateful that he can come on out and on such short notice. That was tough to say. We're here in the top of the third inning right now as the Gilbert Tigers still holding on to that 1-0 lead. They had 2 runners stranded on second and third. Carroll Tigers able to get that last out. So able to close that half inning out. But now we go to the top of the order. Carly Schwartz right now facing a 2-0 count from Alyssa Brandt. Again, beautiful night for softball and baseball action. A little bit chilly out there. We got folks out here in their coats and their jackets. And Alyssa Brandt will be able to find the batter's box. Will get a strike number 1. So now a 2-1 will be the count. Tigers right now holding Gilbert to a close 1-0 lead here. Some solid defense. Pitch on the way from Brandt, and another one right in her stomach. And she'll record the out. That is a line drive right to her stomach. That's the second one. You know, I tell you what, I hope that Coach Shable is teaching the kids, you know, some of those ab workouts so she can have abs to steel, because after tonight, she's going to have them. Man. Alyssa Brandt, Coach Gallagher's just going to make sure she's all good. That's a tough gal out there, I'll tell you what. So Alyssa Brandt just going to go out, talk with Coach Gallegos real quick, just make sure she's all good. But she was all smiles from what I could see. Man, what an absolute grab. So it's Alyssa Brandt grabbing out number 1. Just right line drive to her stomach. I mean, that's the second one. She had another one that went right there too, but that's the second one that's going to get it. She's all good. She's tapping the mitts of everyone else, and she's all good. Big kudos, though, to Alyssa Brandt. Some abs of steel. Well, definitely a lot more than what this old body of mine has. I got a lot of fluff in that area. It'd be a lot of padding, but it would not feel good. So all kudos. Alyssa Brandt gets that out number 1. And now she'll face off against Emma Lateral for the second time here tonight. It was a 1-3 play, so that was the other girl who hit it right to her. So ball number 1 will be recorded, as that first one will fall just outside. No runners on the bags quite yet for Gilbert. 1 out here in the top of the third. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one's going to be just on the ground. That'll be ball 2. So Alyssa Brandt right now in the season opener. Just some things here and there as they get their season opening. Nothing's going to be perfect from the get-go. It's going to take some work throughout the season to get ready, but they're going to get to it. They got Brandt, who can pitch really well. Shable's going to be a good addition as well. She's playing first base here tonight. As the season comes along, you're going to have to watch out for these Tigers. Pitch on the way from from Brandt. Now I'm getting them confused. Brandt's Going to pitch outside again, so that'll bring us up to a 3-0 count. So another 3-0 count here for Brandt. This will be about the 5th time she has a 3-0 count, or I'll say worse or better, I guess. But now she'll get that one inside. That's going to be strike one. So 3-1 is the count. 1 out. Again, about 20 people watching our live stream tonight. Appreciate all of you joining us on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel, as this one will be a ball, so Emma Lateral will be walked. Isabella Nelson will come on out for the Gilbert Tigers. She had a pop out to 8. She had her home run, her potential home run, taken away from Ava Gross. And we'll see what she can do here. Isabella Nelson, once again, second at bat for tonight. Pitch is on the way. This one's going to fall just inside, and that'll be strike number 1 for the Tigers of Carroll. Once again, runner on first for Gilbert and Emma Lateral. Sun has set once again right behind those clouds, so that outfield can see a little bit better here. This is going to be a short chopper right down to third base line, but it's going to be called a foul. That one was literally dancing on the line. I thought it was going to be fair there for a few seconds. But the ump's going to call line, so we're now at an 0-2 count. Good chance, or good opportunity for Brandt here. With an 0-2 count, 1 out. Pitch on the way from Brandt. It's going to fall just outside. That's going to be ball number 1. Good moves that time from Kylie Reesberg. Able to step on over, grab that one, make sure to get past her to keep Emma Lateral in check over in first base. Alyssa Brandt, 1-2 count. It's on the way. Oh, it's going to just be right outside from the ump's perspective. And it's a 2-2 now. Once again, appreciate everyone joining us here on the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade helping out these field perform and recover. Pitch is going to be just outside. There's again Reesberg able to slide on over, prevent it from getting past her. Now at a 3-2 count. Again, both of these teams last season struggling just a little bit in conference play. Tigers of Carroll losing against this team last year 3-1, looking to get some revenge here. Pitch is on the way. This one is going to find its way inside, and there is going to be strikeout number 3 for Alyssa Brandt. So there is the 1-2 now. One more out. Delaney Eichert up for the Gilbert Tigers with a runner on first base. That's Emma Lateral. So once again, Alyssa Brandt facing off against Delaney Eichert in the last at bat. She had a 4-3 play. It was almost like a ground out, and I went out to first base. First pitch on the way from Brandt to Eichert is going to be inside for strike number 1. So now an 0-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Across the way, it does look like Carroll able to get on the board for baseball. Gilbert still leads that one 3-1 over at Merchants Park. Next pitch from Brandt is going to be outside for ball 1. So that's a 1-1 count now. Again, runners on first for Gilbert. It is Emma Lateral there. Alyssa Brandt facing a 1-1. Her pitch now on the way. This one's going to fly just outside. Reesberg keeping Lateral in check over at first, but the count will go up now to a 2-1 count. Great crowd again out here for this season opener for the 2022 season. Also some folks over on the street watching as well. It's a little bit chilly, but nothing that these individuals haven't seen before throughout the spring season. This pitch will find the bat of Eichert, but it's going to go across the third base line right behind it. It'll be foul ball and strike 2. So now a 2-2 count is what we're up to. Last season for Eichert, as we kind of see what she did. I'm going to pull up her things real quick if I can. Delaney Eichert last season as a freshman batting .125 for the Gilbert Tigers. Here's Alyssa Brandt with a 2-2 pitch on the way. It's going to fall just a bit outside. Reesberg able to locate it pretty quickly. Bring us up to another full count at 3-2. This is the 5th full count for the Tigers and Alyssa Brandt. Delaney Eichert steps up to the plate, ready for the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Here comes Alyssa Brandt with it. Pitch on the way. It's going to be called outside, and there is a walk. And Eichert will find her way to first, and Lateral will be moved over to second. So another walk here for the Carroll Tigers. That is going to be the 4th tonight for Alyssa Brandt. So Lauren Nissen will come on out for the Gilbert Tigers. Alyssa Brandt looking to close this one out here as they face 2 outs. Now a new batter, Lauren Nissen. Struck out looking back in the 2nd inning, and the first pitch to her will be a strike. So now Alyssa Brandt facing some batters that she's struck out a couple of times. Lauren Nissen, she struck out. Taylor Sneezik, she struck out. But with the batter in in scoring position, gotta watch out here. Swung on, missed that time. Is Lauren Nissen. So there is the 0-2 count. Once again, Lauren Nissen last year batting an average of, if I can see it right, 324 as a sophomore. Now as a junior, she's going to be struck out. That is struck out swinging. So a good inning here for the Carroll Tigers. As good as you can get it. At least 2 walks for the Gilbert Tigers. They lead 2 stranded off of no hits. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gilbert Tigers still lead this one 1-0. We are back here in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself after you pull it. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
We want to welcome you back here to 93.7 KKRL in the season opener of the 2022 softball season. Tyler Bruder joining you here, and here's a hit from Alyssa Brandt into shallow center field, but grabbing that one's going to be Carly Schwartz again. The thorn in the side for the Tigers of Carroll has been Schwartz right in center field, as she's got 3 outs so far tonight. So just like 2 other batters before her, it's a fly out, a pop up, and a fly out. All 3 of those to Carly Schwartz. She has been on top of it for Gilbert, so that'll retire Alyssa Brandt. And now next up to bat here for the Tigers, it'll be Kylie Riesberg. Her first pitch to her, it's going to be swung on miss. That's going to be strike number 1. So Taylor Sneezik again pitching for the Gilbert Tigers. Pitch on the way from Sneezik. This one is going to be a slower one, but it's going to fall just a bit low. That'll be ball 1. Tell you what, the Carroll Tigers just having some bad luck out in center field there. Carly Schwartz has just been on top of it tonight. So they got to look to maybe hit towards left field, maybe right field, maybe get some of those other positions going here. They've had some balls or some hits go their way. Just need to position them just a little bit out to the left or maybe just a little bit out to the right. As we now face a 2-1 count for Kylie Riesberg. Here's a hit, though, but it's going to fall just outside. It's going to smack the Gilbert dugout, and that'll be strike 2, ball 2. Don't forget, we do have this broadcast available right now on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. We got Travis Sprinks just to my right outside the door running our video package, so appreciate him running all of our stuff. Pitch, swing, and a miss for Kylie Riesberg. That will bring us up to the top of the order again with Ava Gross. So it's been kind of a tough game so far here for the Carroll Tigers. They've been able to get hits so far, but all of them have either been to center field or have been out. Pitch on the way. This one's going to get past catcher Olivia Lateral. That'll be ball number 1. The lone hit that they got, Avery Burke able to get over to second, but she was stranded there after McKaylee Coffrin was struck out swinging back in the bottom of the second. Here in the bottom of the third, a little bit of a change up there that time from Sneezik. That'll be just low enough to be called ball by the umpire. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs for the Carroll Tigers. Again, Ava Gross fly out to 8 in the first inning. It was 1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 out back in that inning. Pitch on the way. That one, though, is going to find its way for a strike. It does look like, though, from what I can see, the strike zone just a little bit outside tonight for both teams, honestly. Both Brandt and Sneezik have been pitching just a little bit to the right, and it's been called strike almost every single time. So now we had a 3-1 count for Ava Gross. And once again, Gross last season hitting .333 for her batting average. This one's going to be on the ground, and that is going to get Ava Gross to first off the walk. So now that'll get Brielle Hinners. Brielle Hinners, the left fielder tonight, will get back out and will get going. Pop up to 8, or a fly out, however you want to designate it. It was an out in center field, again by Schwartz, who has been kind of active tonight for the Gilbert Tigers. Here comes Sneezik with the pitch. This is going to be outside. Thinking about stealing second. It was Ava Gross. She got about a quarter or so away from the bag, but decided to get back there. And she'll be called safe, though, at first. Better Mom's going to enjoy doing the laundry tonight, getting that dirty laundry now tonight. The black pants, the white shirt, it's all now dirtied up a little bit. Here's Sneezik, though. Pitch is on the way, and here comes Ava Gross. She's running to second. Slide and safe. Call it. So Ava Gross with some good eyes there, able to steal second. Get the pants a little bit more dirty. Why not? So we're going to get, well, not too sure what happened. Maybe Ava just slid into the bag a little bit awkwardly. That's what it looks like. Maybe her ankle just a bit tweaked there. She's going to talk, though, with Coach Gallegos real quick. Did kind of see that. I think as she was sliding in, her ankle just kind of came off the bag a little bit weird. She looks to be fine, though, just kind of shaking it out, kind of stretching it, making sure it's all good. Gallegos will kind of go back to the to his side of the field, or field of the field. I'm thinking football, and I was thinking I had the wrong terminology. No, I'm correct. So Ava Gross will stay on the bag. Thankfully, all good there. Just a little bit of a tweak. So, you know, some of those minor injuries can become major ones if you don't kind of nip it in the butt quickly. But thankfully, she is all good, and we'll keep it going. Brielle Hinners, once again, up to bat. We are facing a 2-0 count for her. Again, Brielle Hinners, 2-0 count. Ava Gross in scoring position over in second. Here comes the pitch. It's on the way. It's in the dirt, and here comes Ava Gross with another stolen base. Good eyes on her to see that one. Just got away from Olivia Lateral. I think it hit her right in kind of the knee pad there. Bounced off to the left side towards the third base line. And Ava Gross, though, able to get on over there. So now a 3-0 count for Brielle Hinners. The runner in good scoring position over at third. Pitch on the way from Sneezik. It's going to find its way inside. That is strike number 1. Fans down here cheering on Brielle. 3-1 count now with 2 outs. Here comes Sneezik. Pitch on the way. Here comes a short ground chopper. It's going to get into the gloves that time of Shannon over to Nissen. And that is going to be the out. So a 4-3 play will end it for the Carroll Tigers, as they will leave 1 on the bags and get no hits from what I can see. It was a walk to get Ava Gross there. It's 2 stolen bases for her, but the Carroll Tigers retired before they can score. We'll be back in 1 minute here on 93.7 KKRL with the top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Jill Murray with
Stop Service and Equipment Shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
We are back here on 93.7 KKRL, live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. We're here at the top of the 4th inning as the Carroll Tigers take it on a familiar foe in the Gilbert Tigers. It's the opening of the 2022 softball season. Here batting for the Gilbert Tigers in the top of the inning, it is Taylor Sneezik. Right now, she is facing a 1-1 count. First pitch to her was inside for a strike. Second one was low and away for a ball. Alyssa Brandt coming now into her 4th inning of pitching duties tonight. Her next one is on the way. This one is going to be low and away, and that'll be ball number 2. Carroll Tigers kind of changing a little bit of the momentum as we had Ava Gross stealing 2 bags last half inning and was able to get over to third, but she was left stranded there. So now the Tigers looking to kind of build off of that momentum here as Sneezik swings and misses at that next pitch from Brandt. It's now a 2-2 count with no outs. Here comes the next one from Brandt. This one swung on and missed, and there's a strikeout swinging. So both times Sneezik retired from a strikeout swinging. Here's Taylor Puck coming up next for the Gilbert Tigers. She was walked in the second, was able to get on over to third, and she was left stranded there in the 2nd inning. So here's Brandt now facing her again. Pitch on the way. This one's flying outside. That's going to be ball number 1. Some of those pitches for Brandt here tonight just flying a little bit to the left. Kind of the batter's box is a little bit to the right here tonight from what I've seen from both teams. A little bit outside, but it's been kind of consistent tonight, at least from what I could see. Pitch on the way. This one will, though, find its way down the middle for a strike. So that's a 1-1 count now. So ump's kind of calling the strike zone where it is. It's been consistent tonight from what I can tell. So 1-1 count, 1 out for the Gilbert Tigers. Again, Taylor Puck, the shortstop tonight, is up to bat. Next pitch from Brandt for the Carroll Tigers falls low and away for ball 2. So 2-1 count with 1 out. Pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed that time from Puck. So now a 2-2 count for the shortstop. Over across the way over at Merchants Park. Looks like top of the 4th inning for the Carroll Tigers up against the Gilbert Tigers in baseball. Gilbert still leading that one 3-1 over on Kick 106.7 with Jeff Blankman. Hard hit over to Shallows infield. But coming up to grab that one, it's going to be Vanessa Ayala. Great grab for her. That's going to be a fly out, looks like, to 6. So Ayala able to grab her first out of the season. That was a good one, too. She had to move over just a little bit, but she was able to grab that one for out number 2. Olivia Lateral is now up next for the Gilbert Tigers. This pitch is going to be on the way. And it's going to be just low enough. That's going to be it's going to be ball number 1. Before the word comes out of my mouth, I will catch it. So 1-0 is now the count with 2 outs. Here comes the next pitch from Brandt. This one finds its way. That's a strike. 1-1 now the count. 2 outs. Carroll Tigers changing the momentum quickly here on the defensive side of life with Alyssa Brandt in the circle. Here comes the next one from Brandt. This was a hard chopper. Grounder over now to Ayala, over to first base to Cameron Schabel. And there's a great play for the Tigers. A 6-3 cross-field play ends it for Gilbert. No one left on the bags, no hits, no errors. As we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, a great defensive effort from Carroll that time. We'll be back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
Products Headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
We are back here on 93.7 KKRL. It's opening day of the 2022 softball season. My name is Tyler Brunner here bringing you action of the Carroll Tigers up against the Gilbert Tigers. Gilbert still holding on to that 1-0 lead here coming into now the bottom of the fourth inning. Vanessa Ayala will get things going for the Carroll Tigers. She now faces a 0-1 count. That first one kind of finding its way inside. She won't swing at it, but it'll be counted as a strike. Pitch on the way. This one's a hit. Grounder that's going to get outside the glove that time of Puck. Puck, though, is not able to get it over to Nissen in time. So 6-3 play unsuccessful as Vanessa Ayala will get a good grounder to go her way. She'll find herself on first base. Another situation that time for the Gilbert Tigers. Just the ball just flying out of their gloves there. It was just a slight miss that time. Just fell the glove for the Tigers, so Puck unable to get it to Nissen in time. It'll be, though, Ayala to get the first. The coach for the Gilbert Tigers talking a little bit with the umpire that time. It's Stacy Sneezik talking with coach there. Just kind of talking about that play. I'm kind of shaking his head and smiling, so hopefully it was a good conversation. No foul language this time around. So they're going to swap out some runners. We will have not Brooklyn Neese. Instead, it'll be Macy Kennebeck, who will be the pinch runner here. So Macy Kennebeck will be the runner this time will be the pinch runner for the Tigers, I should say. So coming up to bat now is Cameron Chabel. So Cameron Chabel will come on out and bat for the Tigers of Carroll. Bunt indicated. It's going to be a successful one as it finds its way on the line and able to get there. She's going to be called safe, I believe. No, out. It was a close one, too. Vanessa Ayala is able to get to second, though, off of that. She almost went to third. The crowd says, no, get on back, and she did. So a grounder, that I believe is going to be Nelson to Nissen. So a 5-3 play that time. It'll be out number 1. So Vanessa Ayala will stay safe at second. Cameron Chabel, though, called out at first off that bunt. And Parker Adams. Now Parker Adams will be up next here for the Tigers. Again, Parker Adams struck out looking back in the bottom of the second. Here comes Sneezik. Pitch on the way. This is a hard hit to right field. It's going to go out the foul territory. Some outfielders for Gilbert running up to try to grab that one. They will just let it fall. So Parker Adams now facing a 1-1 with a runner on second. Good for Vanessa Ayala to kind of pump the brakes halfway between second and third to get back to second. So Parker Adams with a 1-1 count, 1 out for the Carroll Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch on the way. This one's hit once again, but this is going to be back towards us a little bit. And that is now going to be a 1-2 count. Once again, appreciate everyone joining us here on 93.7 KKRL and also on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. We're live streaming this game as well right now, so make sure you go out and watch it. This next pitch from Sneezik outside for ball 2. So now a 2-2 count for the Carroll Tigers and Parker Adams. Runner on second in Vanessa Ayala. Here comes Sneezik. Next pitch is going to be another one looking kind of that same spot that's kind of been the golden spot, just a little bit outside on the right. That's been the golden spot for both of these pitchers tonight. So out number 2 called. Parker Adams goes down looking, and Avery Burke will come on up for the Tigers. Vanessa Ayala waiting for any opportunity to run on over to third. As the first one to Burke will be outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here for the Carroll Tigers. And Taylor Sneezik, another pitch, swung on, missed. But here comes Vanessa Ayala with a good stolen base that time as they get past the catcher, Olivia Lateral. So now Avery Burke with a 1-1 count, 2 outs here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Macy Kennebeck. I've been saying Vanessa, but no, Macy Kennebeck. I forgot that there was a pinch runner, so thank you to Macy Kennebeck. Pitch is high and away. That is going to be ball number 2 here. So Macy Kennebeck, I have on my notes, obviously, I'm looking at my score sheet for everything. It said Vanessa Ayala, just thought Vanessa Ayala. So Macy Kennebeck, again, is the pinch runner for Vanessa. She is over on third now. Here comes the next pitch. This one just a little bit outside. It was kind of in that golden area for tonight, but it was going to be called ball this time. So a 3-1 count now for Avery Burke. Once again, Macy Kennebeck on third in good scoring position, has run the bags pretty well. Pitch on the way. This is going to be over to first base, and it's kind of jaunting on over. It's going to be Lauren Nissen with that one. So a grounder over to the first baseman. Lauren Nissen will be out number 3. Macy Kennebeck again with good base running, but she's going to be stranded on third as the Tigers again go down without a run. Gilbert holding a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning right here in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
The Paco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DuPaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DuPaco Credit Union.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Here comes a pop-up, this time from Gilbert. It is going to go right to the hands of Cameron Schabel, and that's how we'll start the top of the 5th inning. So Carly Schwartz will get it going. Top of the order again for the Gilbert Tigers as we're back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Again, we get started with Madison Shannon with a pop-up to the first baseman Cameron Schabel for out number 1. Brings us back up to the top of the order for Gilbert. It's Carly Schwartz, and the first pitch to her will be inside for for strike number 1. Alyssa Brandt still in the circle for the Tigers, so Gallegos keeping their starting pitcher in through, or at least up until this point in the 5th inning. Second pitch is going to fall just outside, and that'll be ball number 1. So a 1-1 count with 1 out. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us here, not only on 93.7 KKRL, but also from the YouTube channel, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. We are live with this game as well. Ball will fall just outside. You can be off the bat, I should say. of Schwartz. That'll be strike number 2. So now a 1-2 count, 1 out here. Pitch on the way. This is going to be just high and away, and that's going to be ball number 2. Once again, live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth here on 93.7 KKRL, Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. 2-2 count for Alyssa Brandt. This one's going to be hit, and this is going to fall outside of the park, but in the opposite direction. That'll be a foul. Apologies, though, for the darker screen. We got that fixed. I was talking with Travis right after that break we had. The screen was just a little bit dark, but looks like we got that all fixed. So, Travis, thank you so much for getting that adjusted. Oh, a hard hit to left field, but again, that's going to fall foul. And Schwartz will come on back for another opportunity. 2-2 count, 1 out here. 25 people watching on our live stream tonight. Appreciate you all tuning in for tonight's 2022 softball season opener. Again, if you could share this live stream with your friends and family who are Tigers fans, that'd be great, either Gilbert or Carroll Tigers fans, so that they can enjoy and watch both the Carroll and the Gilbert Tigers tonight. 2-2 count again with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Here comes Alyssa Brandt with the 2-2 pitch. This one swung on and missed, and that's going to be strike number 3 and out number 2. Strikeouts, let's see if I can count, 4, 5, 6. So 6 strikeouts tonight for Alyssa Brandt. I'll bring up Emma Lateral for the Gilbert Tigers. Fresh count, 2 outs now. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This swung on and missed by Lateral. Good start to their inning. Both defenses tonight, I should say, for the Gilbert Tigers and the Carroll Tigers have been on point, really keeping each other in check all game long. Not much has gotten past anybody tonight. Pitch on the way. This one's hard hit, but it's going to be off kind of the tip of the bat. Fall outside. It'll be a foul ball. Alyssa Brandt with a good opportunity here. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Gilbert still holding on to that 1-0 lead. It was thanks to a double from Schwartz that got her home, and a couple of plays later, here's a hard hit. This is to left center field. Getting underneath it and making the play is Brielle Hinners. Great play, great adjustment from Brielle. Great conversation between her and Gross. And that's the 1-2-3 inning for Gilbert. Pop up to the first baseman. They fly out to left field, and a strikeout does it for the Gilbert Tigers, as the Carroll Tigers will get another chance to try to make a dent into that Gilbert lead. They will have Coffrin, Brandt, and Reesberg coming up next in a few moments on 93.7 KKRL.
Finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
McKaylee Coffrin leading us off here in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Carroll Tigers, right here on 93.7 KKRL. Tyler Brunner here for you tonight, and we also got Mr. Travis Brinks running all of our video stuff tonight on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. So make sure if you want to watch and listen to the game tonight, you log on to YouTube, search up Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, share it with friends and family, so make sure that they can all watch it as well. Pitch is on the way. They are going to call this one just outside. Luckily, Coffrin able to kind of reel in that swing. Wasn't a full swing. Going to be a 2-1 count now with no outs for the Tigers here in this bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes the pitch. Here comes Sneezik with another strike. That is going to be the 2-2 count now with no outs. Once again, both of these defenses have been kind of on point tonight, not allowing much to get past them. Here's a hit shallow into the infield. Getting up and making that play will be Taylor Puck. So Taylor Puck will make that play. That's out number 1, retiring McKaylee Coffrin. Alyssa Brandt back up to bats. Once again, she's been kind of all over at the pitching position. 6 strikeouts already tonight. A couple of them going right into the stomach. I would assume those did not feel too good, but she's able to reel in those, and a Brandt going to get a hard hit, but it's going to be a grounder that's going to go right into the mitts of Puck. Puck gets it over to Nissen, and that's out 2. So that is the 6-3 play in the books, if you're keeping stats along with us. Kylie Reesberg will come on out for the Carroll Tigers. Again, both defenses putting in a lot of work here tonight, really not just kind of being a wall on both ends. Now, while both teams have had deep, hard hits, none of them really kind of going away. The lone kind of hit for the Gilbert Tigers came in the, let me see if I can get it up here, the 1st inning. It's Carly Schwartz with a hard hit to deep center field. Avery Burke was able to get over the first, and Vanessa Ayala also able to get a good hit as well, but both of them were kind of grounders. But here we go with Kylie Reesberg. 2 outs here for the Carroll Tigers. Pitch on the way. It's going to be just low enough in the dirt. That'll be ball number 1. Both pitchers, original pitchers, are still here for both teams. Melissa Brandt, again, pitching 5 innings. Taylor Sneezik coming into her 5th inning pitched. Pitch is on the way. This one's a short one. It was kind of near the tip of the bat that time. So Kylie Reesberg not batting. Did not see the number 19 that time. It is instead, I'm going to pull up my roster there. Here we go, Gabby Olberding. There we go. Had the wrong number, wrong name. Still trying to get used to all these switches and everything, but it's Gabby Olberding who's actually up the bat. So her next pitch to her is instead now strike 2. So 2-1, or should be 1-2 is the count. Other way around. 1-2 is the count for Gabby Olberding. As a freshman last year, 278 was her average. Pitch is going to be high and away. That's going to be ball 2. So instead of Kylie Reesberg, instead is Gabby Olberding who is batting for her. 2-2 is our count for the sophomore Olberding here in the bottom of the 5th. Her next pitch on the way. This one, though, is going to be called a strike. Fans of the Carroll Tigers not too happy about that one. That one looked to be a bit outside, but the ump's going to call that one strike. That's the 1-2-3 inning for the Carroll Tigers. Pop out the 6, a 6-3 play, and a strikeout looking will do it for Carroll as Gilbert still holds on to that 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 6th inning. And we'll be right back here on 93.7 KKRL in 1 minute.
At Teams Can, check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. Call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 515-789-ROOF.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
Back here on 93.7 KKRL, here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Tyler Bruner joining you here tonight for the season opener of the 2022 softball season. Gilbert Tigers here in the top of the 6th inning. Get it going with Isabella Nelson. She'll have a 1-1 count now. First throw from Brandt was a ball. Second one going to run its way up the third base side for a foul. So a 1-1 count is where we're at. Thanks so much for joining us again here on 93.7 KKRL, and also from the YouTube channel, the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. A lot of great stuff happening there. 24 people watching our stream, so appreciate all of you joining us there. We are now at 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs for the Carroll Tigers. Over the way, over at Merchants Park. Not much happening to that score as well. 3-1 lead for the Gilbert Tigers going into the bottom of the 5th there. As the next swing or next pitch from Brandt going to be swinging a miss from Isabella Nelson. So she'll have now a 2-2 count to work with. Alyssa Brandt again coming now into her 6th inning of pitching. Here comes the next one from her. Bunt indicated, but that one's going to be missed by Nelson. And there is the 1-2-3. As that'll be a strikeout once again for Brandt, I believe number 7 on the night. So Delaney Eichert, the designated player tonight, will come on out again for the Gilbert Tigers. Gilbert Tigers do have that outlined number, so I guess if there is a change, I'm going to have some difficulty seeing with the peepers that I got. But we'll do our best. Again, it's Delaney Eichert that's out there batting for the Tigers of Gilbert. First pitch to her, though, is going to fly outside. That is going to be ball number 1. Both of these defenses tonight, I should say, have been on point. Not much budging from either offense, or from either team, I should say. They've been hits here and there, but good plays all around for both defenses, as Brandt will now pitch another one low and away. That's going to be ball 2. So 2-0 is the count with 1 out. Alyssa Brandt looking to continue the good fortune, the good luck for Carroll so far in the last few innings. It's been 1-2-3s, or 3 up, 3 down for Carroll in the last couple of defensive innings. But now they face a 3-0 count with 1 out. Last year again, Gilbert won 11-1. So right now, Tigers of Carroll holding their own in the rematch from last season's opener. Pitch on the way. This one will find itself inside. There is strike 1. So Brandt will try to find her way out of a 3-1 count here against Delaney Eichert. Eichert was walked in the top of the 3rd and had a 4-3 play that ended her time in the top of the 1st. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This is going to be a grounder into the glove this time of Ayala, but Ayala going to overthrow to Schabel. Schabel, though, able to kind of run over and make sure to not get it past her anymore, but Eichert will make her way over to first.
First baseman number 19,
Lauren Nissen will come on out. We will have a pinch runner here for Gilbert. Cannot see the number too well. Again, those outlines are tough to see this far out. But Gilbert does have a pinch runner at first, so Eichert will come on out. We'll have that pinch runner at first. But up to bat here for Gilbert, it's Lauren Nissen. So far here tonight, struck out twice, once looking and once swinging. Pitch on the way for Brandt. This one is going to come off the tip of Nissen's bat. That'll be foul ball, strike 1. The pinch runner for Gilbert not choosing to run. Again, I cannot see really the number. They have the outlined numbers, so it's basically just a black outline with in line of the color of the jersey, so it's tough to see from this distance. Bunt indicated. That time for Nissen will be called a ball, though, so now a 1-1 count here for the Carroll Tigers. 1 out again for the Carroll Tigers. Pitch on the way. This one hit hard, but it's going to bounce to the left side on the third base side. And that'll be foul ball and strike 2. So now it is a 1-2 count, 1 out here on 93.7 KKRL. Again, bringing you this broadcast from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, perform, and recover here this summer season. Distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Pitch is on the way. That one's going to be high. And that'll be a 2-2 count now for Lauren Nissen. Again, big shout out to Travis Brinks out here tonight, braving the elements in the cold a little bit. Bringing us the video broadcast for tonight. Here comes Brandt. Pitch is in the ground again. Able to get on top of that one is Reesberg. That brings it up to another full count. Tiger fans here behind Brandt with a full count again. 3-2, 1 out. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one just about hitting Nissen that time. She'll get out of the way of that one as she'll be walked. So now Eichert, the pinch runner, I should say, for Eichert, over to second, and Nissen will be over to first. Again, do not know the number of the pinch runner. It's a little bit difficult to see from this distance away. We'll do have a conversation between the Tigers coming up here, so we'll have a conversation between all of them. Not sure if Alyssa will be done pitching. We will see. If we do have a change, we'll probably take a quick break, but we'll see what happens here. Once again, great to have you all here on 93.7 KKRL. Across the way at Merchants Park. Right now, Gilbert Tigers up 3-1. It looks like they're in the bottom of the 5th inning over there. You can listen to that broadcast over on Kick 106.7 with Jeff Blankman. So it looks like they will stay with Brandt for the time being. Just kind of getting those thoughts back in her head there. So now, again, fresh count, fresh batter. Taylor Sneezik will come back up. Excuse me. So 32 will instead be batting for Gilbert. So that is Clara Newton for Gilbert. So Clara Newton will be batting instead for Taylor Sneezik, I should say. Now have a 1-0 count for Newton and the Gilbert Tigers. So Clara Newton, pitch on the way, swing on and miss that time. So now it's a 1-1 count. Good pitch that time from Brandt. So Clara Newton, the pinch hitter this time for Sneezik. Sneezik was kind of unsuccessful in her 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts, a little swinging. So now they're going to try to switch it up a little bit. Here's a hit over to right center field. Gets over to head that time of Avery Burke. They're going to...
He is ready to go.
They're going to reel in one of their hitters, and they're going to get Newton over to third. What a hard hit that time for Newton. So Lauren Nissen will get over to third. It'll be Newton able to get over to second. Hard-hitting RBI double that time by Newton. So Newton gives the Gilbert Tigers a few more points here tonight. Now a 2-0 lead for Gilbert. Here comes the next hitter. Here's Taylor Puck. It's going to be a ground out. It's going to fall outside the glove. That time of Ayala, and another runner will score. That will be Nissen scoring from third. Sneezik decides to stay at second. Or excuse me, Newton, I should say, the pinch hitter. Newton decides to stay on second. It'll be Taylor Puck, though, able to get that RBI single. So Olivia Lateral now back up for the Gilbert Tigers. Gilbert makes this a 3-0 contest here in the top of the 6th. Pitch on the way over to Lateral. It's going to be low and away. That is going to be ball number 1. So a couple of plays later, strong hit over to right field. A kind of missed opportunity from Ayala because the ball fell out of her glove that time. And now Gilbert finds themselves up 3-0. Now facing a 1-1 count, 1 out. Again, it is Olivia Lateral up to bat for the Gilbert Tigers. 28 people watching us here on our live stream on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube page as Brandt short chopper to her. She's unable to get a good grasp on the softball. And that is going to be a hit for a lateral. So now for the first time from either team, we have bases loaded. We will have another pinch runner for Gilbert. Madison Shannon coming on out for the Gilbert Tigers. Actually, it does look like we have a switch in the batters, too. It looks like Katie Sneezik will come on out, the now 8th grader. The 8th grader coming on out. So number 4, it is Katie Sneezik coming out to bat for the Gilbert Tigers. So Katie Sneezik will come on out and bat for the Tigers. So Katie Sneezik up to bat. Here's a grounder. This one is going to get to the plate. And there, the Tigers of Carroll will be able to get the out at home. So they'll stop Taylor Sneezik from scoring. So that time it'll be a 5-2 play. And they'll get out number 2. So the Carroll Tigers are able to at least stop another runner from scoring.
Center fielder number 22, Carroll.
But it'll still keep us at the bases loaded here. We go to the top. No, we do not go to the top of the lineup. Yes, we do. We go to Carly Schwartz. I had to look at my numbers correctly, but Carly Schwartz back up to the top of the order for the Gilbert Tigers, as Schwartz will hit this one to the third base side, outside for a foul, and that's strike number 1. So the Tigers, with a good defense that time, able to get the 5-2 play, get out Taylor Sneezik at home. An 0-1 count, 2 outs. Tigers of Carroll need to get this inning under wraps before something big happens for Gilbert. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. This one's going to be just a bit outside. That'll be ball number 1. 1-1 count, 2 outs for the Gilbert Tigers and Schwartz. Here's Carly Schwartz. Her pitch is on the way. This one's going to fall, or excuse me, not her pitch, but Alyssa Brandt's pitch is going to be on the way. It's going to be outside. 2-1 is now the count. Carroll Tigers again have Cameron Schabel at first. They could switch her and Alyssa Brandt if need be. Both have shared the spotlight last season when it came to pitching. Brandt's pitch on the way. This one's going to fly outside again. That's going to be now a 3-1 count. So 3-1, 2 outs for the Gilbert Tigers as they again extend their lead to a 3-0 lead here in the top of the 6th. Pitch on the way from Brandt. This one just a bit outside, and there is another score for the Gilbert Tigers. So that'll bring puck home. Olivia Lateral will go to third, and also Katie Sneezik will go to second. So it looks like Brandt will stay on right now in the circle for the Tigers. Brings up Emma Lateral. Pitch on the way. This is off the tip of the bat. It'll be called foul. So Emma Lateral again out to bat for the Gilbert Tigers. Bad thing about the jersey selection for the Gilbert Tigers tonight. If they do have pinch runners, it's going to be hard to notice the numbers. They have those outlined numbers that's hard to see at a distance. Pitch on the way, hard hit, over. Oh, what a grab that time by, wow, what a great grab. McKaylee Coffrin jumping up and grabbing that one. So that'll go down in the books as a fly out to 5. Wow, what a, just some hops that time from McKaylee Coffrin, and that'll end the inning, but not before Gilbert can get on the board with 2 more runs off of a couple of hits. It was it was Newton with an RBI double, able to get one home, as well as Taylor Puckett with an RBI single. But the Gilbert Tigers leave 3 stranded on the bags, but they will score 2. So now Gilbert takes a 3-0 lead onto the top of the the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll be right back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL with that next half inning.
Hi, this is Cassie with Avila Bank. We went
In Rapids and Newey Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your Newey vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
And we are back here on 93.7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade is helping athletes fuel, perform, and recover. Here this summer season, they are distributed by Pepsi Beverages right here in Carroll. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Carroll Tigers right now trailing 3-0. Gilbert had a huge inning with an RBI double and an RBI single thanks to Taylor Sneesick and Newton by Clara Newton. Now the Tigers of Carroll having to play a little bit more catch-up. They kept Gilbert to that 1-0 lead for a majority of the contest, but now find himself down 3-0. Up to bat for the Tigers, it is Ava Gross facing a 2-1 count now to start this bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. This one's going to be a hard hit, but getting right in front of it. That's Madison Shannon with the grab. So that is going to go in the books as a fly out to 4. So that is a good play that time by Madison Shannon. Well, thank you. So that is going to go right to Madison Shannon, right in the glove. Man, tell you what, it was a hard hit by Ava Gross, but just snatching it was Madison Shannon. So now we bring up the next batter, Brielle Henners, it looks like. That is right. So Brielle Henners hits this one right near the first base ump, able to kind of scoot out of his way. It's going to go down as an 0-1 count now. Once again, here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Carroll Tigers now trail this one by a score of 3-0. Here comes Brielle Henners. Pitch on the way from Sneesick. This one's going to be high and away. That'll be ball number 1. So, let's say 1-2 with 1 out. So 1-2 count now for the Carroll Tigers. Pitch on the way. This one's hard hit. This one's into shallow center field, and she's going to get it. Brielle Henners is able to get to first off of that good base hit. That was a good chopper that time from Brielle. Right into shallow left center field. That's kind of where the Tigers needed to start positioning some of those hits. I know some of those hits have been hard, but they've been kind of going right into center field where Carly Schwartz has been grabbing a lot of them. But that's kind of the sweet spot for them. So 4-0 is the count. Thank you, Travis. I don't know. I did miss a run back into the 6th inning, the top of the 6th inning. So it is 4-0. Thank you so much, Travis. I guess you should watch the live stream. That's literally right in front of me. But here we go. 4-0 is the lead, I should say, for Gilbert. As right now it is Vanessa Ayala that is up. 2-0 is the count right now. Again, Brielle Henners with a nice chop to left center, or shallow left center field. Pitch on the way. Another one, Vanessa Ayala, but this one's going to go right into the glove in the double play. Unsuccessful, but it'll be Isabella Nelson getting it over to Madison Shannon for the out at second. So a 5-4 play there as Vanessa Ayala will escape getting out. She'll beat out the throw. She'll get the first, but now Tigers face a 2-out situation here. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed that time is Cameron Shable. It's now a 0-1 count. Again, Gilbert leads this one 4-0. So Gilbert able to get 3 runs back in that inning. Forgot they had a walk that allowed him to get a runner home. Here's an 0-2 count now as it'll be Shable missing that one. Again, a runner on first. It's Vanessa Ayala. It's Cameron Shable. She had a strikeout swinging back in the second. 5-3 play that got her out at the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way. This one's a hard hit. This one's into left center field. It's there, but guess who's underneath that one again for Gilbert? It's Carly Schwartz to get out another batter. So that is going to be another fly out or pop up, however you want to look at it. More looked like a pop up, but it's going to be out to center field. And that is going to be another runner stranded for the Carroll Tigers as Carroll finds himself down 4-0 as we head to the top of the 7th inning. And we'll have that coming up here in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
The throw is going to get past Cameron Shable as here is Isabella Nelson able to get over to second thanks to an error that time from the Carroll Tigers. It was Vanessa Ayala trying to throw over to Cameron Shable for the out at first, but it was unsuccessful. So again, Isabella Nelson getting it started for the Gilbert Tigers in the top of the 7th. Thanks to that error, she gets over to second, and here is Delaney Eichert up for the Tigers again. Once again, you're listening to the season opener of the 2022 softball season on 93.7 KKRL. Another hard hit this time. That's going to be Delaney Eichert getting it right past everyone. And coming in for the score is Isabella Nelson, and she'll get there. And making her way over to third, it'll be Eichert. So Eichert will be credited with that RBI there. As Isabella Nelson again makes her way home. Delaney Eichert will get over to third, and Gilbert now finds himself up 5-0. Lauren Nissen will come back up for the Gilbert Tigers. So now all of a sudden, Gilbert just rattling away at the bats. Tigers of Carroll elect to keep Alyssa Brandt out for the 7th inning. Again, Shable has had significant time last season. I'm sure we'll see her in the circle at some point down the road. Next pitch on the way. This will find its way inside. And now we find ourselves at a 1-1 count here for Lauren Nissen. Again, a runner in scoring position with Delaney Eichert over at third. 1-1 is the count. No outs yet. Pitch on the way. Finds its way outside, and that'll be a 2-1 count. The Gilbert Tigers just allowing the hits to come as they go. They've been going as far as we've seen here in the last 2 innings, or last inning, I should say. As Lauren Nissen now up to a 3-1 count. Again, no outs for the Tigers of Gilbert. 2 RBIs back in the top of the 6th. A runner got home thanks to a bases-loaded walk, and that time it'll be Lauren Nissen swinging and missing at that one. But again, Gilbert able to throw up 3 runs in the top of the 6th and now 1 in the top of the 7th. Carroll Tigers looking to avoid this as a swing on and miss, and that'll be Lauren Nissen going down swinging. again, last season, it was Gilbert winning this one 11-1.
Number 27, Taylor Sneezick.
But Taylor Sneezick will come on back out for the Gilbert Tigers. She did have a replacement, Newton, who did really well, got that RBI double, but she'll stop at home before she could score. So Sneezick comes back out. First pitch on the way is going to be swung on and missed. Sneezick so far tonight, strikeout swinging in the top of the 2nd and 4th. Now comes back in the 7th. She'll come on over, talk with Coach Sneezick. I believe her mother, if I'm not mistaken. I always kind of don't assume those things. There are people who have the same last name but are cousins or aunts or uncles or whatever. But Sneezick now we are good, so it'll be Taylor coming back up to bat. Again, an 0-1 count here with 1 out. Again, Alyssa Brandt coming into her 7th inning of pitching. Her pitch is on the way. Bunt is called. Ball's going to get away that time from Kylie Reisberg. And coming in for the score is Eichert. So another score on the board for Gilbert. It's now a 6-0 game. Kind of a tough break late here for the Carroll Tigers as Gilbert again adds another run to their lead. Again, it is Taylor Sneezick up to bat here for the Gilbert Tigers. Pitch that time will fall outside. Now it's a 2-1 count. Over the way with the Carroll Merchants. Looks like the Carroll Tigers able to tie up their game at 3 runs apiece. Can catch that game over on Kick 106.7 with Jeff Blankman. Looks like that game being a little bit interesting. 3-1 is now the count for Sneezick. Alyssa Brandt with the 3-1 count. Pitch on the way, and it's going to fall outside. Sneezick will find her way to first base off of that walk. And now Taylor Puck will come on out for another chance for the Gilbert Tigers. Taylor Puck recently was walked in the top of the 2nd, stranded at 3rd. She had a fly out to 6. Fly out to the shortstop, I should say, in the top of the 4th, and then she had an RBI single in the last inning, the top of the 6th. Looking kind of repeat here. Alyssa Brandt looking to stop her here. Fresh count, 1 out here for the Gilbert Tigers, top of the 7th inning. Swung on and missed that time. That's Taylor Puck. Now with an 0-1 count. Gilbert late in this game's putting on the runs. Had a 1-0 count, or 1-0 lead, I should say, for a majority of this game. But they've been able to kind of come alive late. Again, 3 runs in the top of the 6th. 2 more added here in this 7th inning. Pitch on the way from Brandt. That one's a little bit of a wild one, but Reisberg able to get up and grab that one. It's now a 1-1 count. Now that sun is set, man, it is quite chilly out there. Now I really regret not grabbing my jacket. I'm going to be putting away stuff, and I'm going to be a little bit chilly. Here's a pitch. Here's a hit right down the third base line. Throw from 3rd to 1st is successful. That is going to be a grab from Coffrin over to Schabel. That is going to be a 5-3 play in the books. So there's out number 2 recorded. Taylor Puck out at 1st, as it'll be Sneezick able to get over to 2nd. I believe there is a pinch runner in place of her. Don't know the number there. Now one pitch on the way over to lateral is going to be inside for strike 1. So I believe there is a pinch runner for Gilbert at 2nd. Don't see the number. Again, the numbers are hard to see from this distance here. Now an 0-1 count. Swung on, missed that time, and over to 3rd, and the runner is going to be called safe just a little bit too late. Reisberg had a great throw over to Coffrin, it looks like. Or they're going to call it back, it looks like. Actually, they are going to call the pinch runner back for Gilbert, so she'll stay at 2nd. So it looks like an 0-2 count. Must have been called a foul that time. Hard hit over, not just right in front of that time of Coffrin, but Coffrin able to grab it up, scoop it up, get it over to Schabel for another 5-3 play, and that will end it for the Gilbert Tigers in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Carroll Tigers need some runs to go their way. They trail 6-0 coming into the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
You can bring your best friend with you, and I'd love to have about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
7 KKRL from the Gatorade broadcast booth. Welcome to the bottom of the 7th inning in this 2022 season opener for the Carroll girls softball team. Up to bat here for the Tigers. We are here in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers down 6-0. This is a hard, good ground hit by, it is Parker Adams. Great hit that time from Adams. Gets her way over to first base. That's just a nice grounder that skips its way to center field. So Avery Burke now will come on out for the Tigers. That's a good way to start an inning down 6-0. Parker Adams just with a smoker right down the middle. It'll be Avery Burke again to come on up for the Tigers. Burke here in this game, a grounder to 3. Ended it for the bottom of the 4th, and she was stranded on first in the 2nd inning. That was the case. There we go. So an 0-1 count now. First pitch to her was called strike. Avery Burke again facing off against Taylor Sneezik. Sneezik coming into her 7th inning of work. Pitch is going to be called outside, and that'll be a ball. So 1-1 count with no outs. Again, thanks so much for joining us here on 93.7 KKRL and also on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel. We're live streaming this game right now as we speak. Hard hit again. This one's going to get past. Another grounder for the Carroll Tigers. Avery Burke able to hit this one right past the first baseman, Lauren Nissen. So all of a sudden, the Carroll Tigers are swinging the momentum literally back into their corner. Kaylee Coffrin will come back up for her 3rd at-bat of the game. Pop out the 6th, ended it for her in the bottom of the 5th, and then a strikeout swinging in the 2nd. Did it for her there. First one's right down the middle. That's a slow change up there. That's going to be a strike. Number 1. What a good start here in the inning for the Tigers. Again, they're down 6-0, so they need some hits to be going their way. Pitch on the way. This one's hit, but it's going to go to the right side. Into foul ball territory, it's dropped, and it's going to go foul, though. So instead of an out, that time from Lauren Nissen, it'll instead be called a foul ball. Now we have an 0-2 count now with no outs. Again, over at Merchants Park, looks like Gilbert gets back up their lead. They're now up 5-3 over on Kick 106.7, so make sure you tune over and listen to that one. Another hit, this time from Coffrin. It's going to fly outside. That's going to be foul ball. It'll keep us at an 0-2 count. A little bit of a chilly night tonight here in Carroll, Iowa. 58 degrees now, partly cloudy as we get into this bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch is on the way off the tip of the bat that time of Coffrin. So we'll stay again in an 0-2 count. And make sure if you want to see the final results and stats of this game and all the other baseball and softball games we have going on tonight, check out the Brinks Exterior Sports Report posted later tonight to sports.1380kcim.com. Closely in the face that time of Coffrin, but they're going to call that a strikeout. Not too sure if that one was a strikeout. That was almost literally in Coffrin's face, but calls that one a strikeout. So out number 1 is recorded as Alyssa Brandt, the pitcher, will come back out. Swing and a miss for her in her first pitch, and that'll be an 0-1 count. So far here tonight, the calls have been pretty consistent. That one was, I think, just a little bit too close to the face of Coffrin to be called a strike, but I'm not the one wearing the blue tonight. And here's a hit from Brandt, and it's going to fall on the ground. It's going to be called a fair ball. What a hit that time from Brandt. Alyssa Brandt with a short floater to left center field, just gets right in front of lateral. And the Tigers stay alive here with a hit from Brandt. We will get a pinch runner here, it looks like. Miss, if I'm thinking right, I know that number. Miss, no, actually I do not. Brenna Goins, there we go. Will be running here for the Tigers at first. So Brenna Goins, I thought it was Shea Sennard there. But nope, Brenna Goins will be pinch running at first. So Kylie Reesberg will come back out. The catcher tonight has been great behind the plate. Hasn't let too much past her. Now out with a bases loaded situation for the Carroll Tigers. Down 6-0 with only one out. Pitch on the way this time from Sneezik. Will find his way inside. Strike one. Tigers have some clawing back to do, but this is the chance to do it here. A good hit from Alyssa Brandt. Just got right out in front of lateral. Gives the Tigers a bases loaded situation. Ball this time flies just up ahead. That'll be a 1-1 count now for the Carroll Tigers. Kylie Reesberg with a great opportunity here. Her third at-bat. 2 strikeouts so far for her tonight that ended her at-bat. Swung on, missed that time. And it's now a 1-2 count with 1 out. Again, bases loaded. First time for the Carroll Tigers this game that they have the bases loaded. Great opportunity here for Kylie Reesberg. Here comes Sneezik. High and away. There's ball 2. Both pitchers for Gilbert and for Carroll have stayed in all 7 innings so far. Alyssa Brandt pitching 7 innings. Has her name in for the Motor Inn Player of the Game. And Sneezik now again coming into her 7th inning as well. This one's on the ground. Here is ball 3. 3-2 is the count with 1 out. Tigers again trail this one, or the Carroll Tigers, I should say, trail this one 6-0. Bases are loaded for the Carroll Tigers. Pitch is on the way from Sneezik. This is up the first base line over the home, and she's out. And they're going to have a conversation really quick. And it is Parker Adams kind of gingerly walking off from coming home. It looks like she's going to be hobbling off just a little bit. Not too sure what happened there, but she's going to be coming off here. So again, Parker Adams will be called safe at home. That was a little bit of a scary situation there. But it'll be Kylie Reesberg called out at first. So that is out number 2. Ava Gross will come back up to bat for the Tigers. First pitch on the way. It's going to be inside. There is strike 1. So that was a little bit of a scary situation there. Parker Adams was running home. I think she bumped into Olivia Lateral there, the catcher for Gilbert. Kind of tweaked her ankle or something. So hopefully she's doing okay. But the Carroll Tigers are going to be able to get on the board with their first run of the game. Now at a 1-1 count for Ava Gross. She has runners on second and third. She's got Alyssa Brandt, Avery Burke. Not too sure if we got pinch runners there, but that's what I got down on my sheet, at least for those who hit those balls to get there. Here comes a pitch to Brandt. This one's on the ground, and that's going to be ball number 2. So a 2-1 count for Ava Gross. She had a pinch runner that ran the base as well not too long ago. Pitch on the way. This one, a little bit of a weird bouncer that time. That's going to bounce off the plate, and that'll be a foul ball as it kind of comes out of the park. 2-2 count, 2 outs for the Carroll Tigers. Runners on second and third. Here's the chance for Ava Gross to make something happen here. 2-2, 2 outs. Here comes Sneezik with the pitch. This one's a hard hit past Sneezik, past the base, and here comes 2 runners coming home for the Carroll Tigers. And here's Ava Gross who's going to run over to second. What a great hit for Ava Gross. Put that down in the books A 2 RBI double. What an inning for the Carroll Tigers. Ava Gross with a nice, just lined ground drive right past the pitcher Sneezik, right past Shannon, and that's going to give Ava Gross a 2 RBI double. She gets over to second. 6-3 now is the score. 2 outs for the Carroll Tigers. Brielle Hinters back up to bat. She did have a base hit back in the bottom of the 6th. Let's see if she can get one here. First pitch going to find its way. That is going to be strike 1 for Sneezik. What a great late game rally here for the Tigers. Another one of a late game rallies I get to call. It was Glenna Ralston Audubon that went this way as well. Second pitch, it's going to find its way inside for strike 2. Some of the Carroll fans not too happy about that one, but we're now at 0-2, 2 outs for Brielle Hinters. Taylor Sneezik for Gilbert. 0-2 pitch on the way. This one is going to be low on the ground. Able to catch a piece of it was Brielle Hinters. Saves her from being out. It's now an 0-2 count again. Brielle Hinters will step up to the plate and get ready. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Gilbert leads 6-3. Here comes the pitch from Sneezik. This one is in the ground. Now we have a 1-2 count. Brielle Hinters staying alive here for the Tigers of Carroll. Taylor Sneezik in her 7th inning of pitching now faces a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Pitch is up on the way. That one is going to be swung on, and that'll be missed. And, well, that's going to do it for the Tigers of Carroll as the Gilbert Tigers win this one tonight by a final score of 6-3. It was a late game rally for the Carroll Tigers with 3 runs, but it was not to be, as the Carroll Tigers will lose their season opener to Gilbert by a final score once again of 6-3. We do got the Mackey Motors postgame show coming up here in just a few moments on 93.7 KKRL. Looks like a 3-minute break. So we'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come on back with the Mackey Motors postgame show. That's coming up next right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
And we're back here on 93.7 KKRL here on the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade is helping athletes fuel, perform, and recover. They are distributed by Pepsi Beverages here in Carroll. Of course, here on the Mackey Motors postgame show, find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Tyler Bruner here with you once again here from our Carroll softball complex. Once again, it was a final. Gilbert winning this one 6-3 despite Carroll getting a late game run. 3 runs there as Parker Adams, Avery Burke, and Alyssa Brandt able to get home thanks to Ava Gross with that nice RBI double, or 2 RBI double, I should say, to get home. Unfortunately, again, the Carroll Tigers fall tonight 6-3 to hold themselves out pretty well throughout the game. Gilbert held on to a 1-0 lead, so they held on pretty nicely throughout the game, but then Gilbert just able to get their bats alive, got the bases loaded in the top of the 6th inning, got 3 runners home, 2 more in the top of the 7th. So it was just a tough last part for all of them. So the Carroll Tigers, again, falling here tonight by a final score of 6-3. We are going to end live on the video side for tonight as we kind of close things out. We'll have post-game interviews happening on 93.7 KKR. Also, make sure you tune in for that. But for our video side, we're going to end stuff here. We do have a couple of players up here. I heard them rounding up as they had their stuff clanking on the steel steps. But we'll come on back. We'll have post-game interviews in a few moments on 93.7 KKRL. We'll be right back in right around 2 minutes. But for the video side, thanks so much for joining us.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that